Coming to you live at the GAMA Trade Show at the Peppermill Resort and Casino in Reno, Nevada, Twist Gaming! Now take it away, Matt.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. This is Twist Gaming. I'm Matt, and we are live here at GAMA 2019, bringing you all the board game coverage all week long. And I am joined here with Steven and Trisha from Indie Game Studio, and we're showing off some stuff from Stronghold Games right now.
That's exactly right. We have Ganz schön clever, which in English is "that's pretty clever."
It's one of his two German phrases he knows.
Ein Bier. I
Nailed it.
I do beer German. That's
that's clearly the most important guy.
Absolutely is. So the history on Ganz schön clever, or That's Pretty Clever, is that it was a Kenner Spiel des Jahres nominee last year. Wolfgang Warsch is an absolute genius. He had 3 nominations in the Spiel des Jahres for last year. One on Spiel des Jahres, 2 Kenner Spiel des Jahres. This did not win, but only 3 nominated, so that's pretty amazing.
That's pretty good.
And yeah, this guy's just on fire. So not only are we doing this, which we're going to go through and show you in lovely detail, we're going to be doing his follow-up game to this, which is Doppelt so clever, or twice as clever. Bricks, another one by him, a roll and write. These are all roll and writes. Mm-hmm. And another roll and write, which is not by him, called Dizzle. So those are all the ones that are coming out that we've announced. So we're doing a whole line of these with Schmidt Spiele, a new partner of ours out in Germany. And it's very exciting. They're actually a huge company that you've heard of Ravensburger, but they're like almost as big as Ravensburger, but much more oriented to the hobby versus being in the mass market. So
gotcha. So I know roll and writes are the new hotness right now.
That's hot.
I'm really excited to jump into this. So I was going to ask what kind of game it is, but roll and write. I'm seeing the pad of paper here. I'm seeing my little pen. So
pad of paper that plenty of these things that you rip off to start the game. Little markers here. 6 very colorful dice. Mm-hmm. And this is how the game is played. We are going to be taking turns in a 3-player game. We won't play the whole game, but we'll play some turns. We'll be doing 5 turns in a 3-player game. It scales from 1 to 4 players.
So there is a solo mode.
There's even a solo mode in the game, yep. And we'll be playing 5 rounds if we were going to play the full game. And we're going to be taking turns as an active player, who's the person going to be rolling the dice. And then at the end of that portion, every other player is going to become a passive player, and they're going to do something similar to the active player, and you're going to see that in a second.
Okay.
Active player is going to be selecting 3 of these, up to 3 of these dice. The other dice are going to end up here on the silver platter. And again, I'll show you how that all works out in 1 second. So the first thing we do on the page here is that we're going to be in turn 1 soon. So you cross out the 1. You'll notice there's a reroll that's available now. It's a bonus you get in the first at any time to use. So we circle that. Reroll is exactly that. Any dice that are available to be rerolled can be rerolled.
Okay.
Another bonus that you get later on is a +1, and that means you'll be able to use 1 more die than you have been able to use for that turn. So what do the dice do, and how do you use them? So there are 5 different sections on the piece of paper, and if you can show that'll be really good. 5 different colorful sections, obviously corresponding to each one of the dice.
Right.
The yellow will be marked in some way in the yellow section, the blue in some way in the blue, etc., green, orange, and purple. But they're all going to be scored differently and give you different bonuses. In the yellow section, when you mark and cross out all of the ones in a column, you're going to score that many victory points at the end of the game. You'll see 10, 14, 16. Trust me, you're not going to get all of them, because those are huge points, but you're going to get some. If you go horizontally, you're going to then be able to get these bonuses. For instance, the top row horizontally in yellow gives you a blue X. What does that mean? It means that as soon as you get all 4 of those, one of which you've gotten already, you're going to be able to mark one of the numbers that are in the blue section.
Oh.
So, for instance, you'll mark the 2, which is obviously a hard number to get. And I'll explain how blue works. It's a combo dice, or a 12 you might do, and you'll be marking them like that. In the blue section, you'll notice at the top row there, it shows for the number of marks that you get in that section will score you a different number of victory points, and it goes up and up and up very quickly. If you got all 11 marked, you'd score a total of 56 points, which is a high score in any one color. In the green section, you have to progress the numbers. And you can, in the beginning, you can put any die down, any green die, because it has to be greater than or equal to 1. Of course, that means anything.
Mm-hmm.
Later on, the next one mark is going to be greater than or equal to 2, et cetera, greater than or equal to 5. Hard to get that. Of course, you need a 6 to break through that barrier, and then you go back to greater than or equal to 1. Mm-hmm. That's how you mark. In the orange section, and before I move on, you'll notice that at the bottom of each one of a few of those sections, there's these bonuses that you can achieve. You can get another +1, you can get another blue X, et cetera. So there's more bonuses there. In the orange section, you're going to be, if you select that die, you're going to be actually writing that number down in this section. That will translate directly into victory points at the end. Mm-hmm. There are bonuses to be achieved, and there are some ×2s and ×3s along the way for the die that you select. In the purple section, and I screwed this one up all the time, you have to have the die that you choose is got to be higher than, greater than, the previous die that you chose. In the beginning, it could be anything, of course, and once you hit 6, it could be anything. Go back to a 1 if you'd like. But if you do choose, say, a 4 for the first one, then the next one's got to be a 5 or a 6. If you chose a 5, then the next one has to be a 6. Mm-hmm. And there's lots and lots and lots of bonuses that you get in the purple row, because it's a hard one to actually achieve. The numbers you write down will be the exact victory points that you choose. So that's the general way it's played, the general way you're scoring points here. How is it played? The active player, I'll go first, I'll be the active player, will take all the dice and roll them. I don't know if that can be seen right there, can it? Or I can just move it up a little bit.
Move it over there.
Over to here-ish. So anyway, so you see some dice here. Now, I choose a die. Let's just say I was going to choose, this huge 6 of yellow. Any die lower, I'm not choosing this, by the way, any die lower than the 6, any die lower than your choice, all gets put up on the silver platter. Obviously, I have no more dice. My turn would be over.
Right.
And then you guys would do your turn. But I won't do that, because that's crazy. So I will go low. I'm going to take this 3 of purple, and I'm allowed to write that down, because it's greater than 0, because nothing came before that. Nothing is lower. There's an equal to 3. That's okay. Nothing is lower. So I would take all of these and re-roll them. So you can see I'm going to go up to 3. Up to 3 dice on my turn, then I'm going to pass it over. Right. This is a very good example. The blue die is a combo die. You must add in whatever the current white number is with it to make a mark.
Oh, okay.
The white die, which I haven't mentioned, there's no white section on here. The white die is a wild. I can just take a white and combo with the blue for a 3, or just take I want a 1. I want a 1 in yellow, or something like that. Mm-hmm. So it can be a wild. But I'll take the blue, which is a 2, must be added with the 3, and I will mark a 3. It's a pretty hard number to get, so that's pretty good. In this case, since 1 is lower than the 2, I add that to the silver platter. You guys are going to be able to use that potentially in a moment. I take from my last turn. I'm going to take this. Tough choice. I'm going to take this green 5. I mark this. I could have chosen any green, even a low green, but I'm going to put that up there.
Okay.
I now hand you these. You now pick from one of these dice, and you make a mark on your sheet. So if you do this, if you say I'm going to take the 1 white, you can make it any 1 that's applicable, or if you want the blue, you can basically say it's a 3 blue.
Explain that again?
Sure. Actually, that's not right. I don't think that's right.
No, that's right.
Is it right?
You
always combo it?
Yeah.
Okay. So with the white 1, you can take it as a 1 someplace, or you can say I'm going to claim it's blue, and blue and white are always put together when it's blue.
So regardless if he used the blue or didn't use the blue, it still has to be added up with the blue.
You always add it up.
Whatever the blue die is.
Right, whatever the current state of the blue die. So you guys can do a blue 3. You can do a 1 anything, a 2 yellow, or a 2 orange.
Okay. I'm going to take the 1. I'm
doing a 1 yellow. Yellow's my favorite section.
That's actually
I have a favorite
what I was
section.
Yes, don't you? I do. Blue is sort of mine too. That's the end of my turn. Now, we haven't earned any +1s yet. That would mean that I'd be able to do another die. Or you could do another die right now. Right at the end of my turn, I would have picked one. And you can do multiple +1s. You just can't select the same die twice on one turn.
Yeah.
So, I'm done.
Okay.
You did not use my rerolls. Trisha goes.
All right. Let's roll some good numbers here. All right. So I don't know if the camera can see, so I have a white, yellow, and a white 1. Oh, I also have a 1 that's a green.
So you have a lot of ones, which actually is really good early, right?
Yes.
So you can.
So I have options.
You have lots of options. You probably take a 1 because if you didn't,
Right, because
all
I
those
lose
ones are going
a bunch
away.
of dice.
Right,
So.
you're gonna lose a lot of dice.
And I have a
Less
purple
options.
4 and a yellow or a orange and blue 6. So I think I'm going to start with. You know what? I'm going to do my other yellow one.
Good call. All
Get
of
my
these
ones taken
all of
care
these dice
of.
are re-rolled because nothing had to go up.
Okay.
All right. Oh, okay. So
High
we have
numbers.
an orange 2 and then a bunch of high numbers. Do I want to risk? You know what? I'm going to go with the 4 and sacrifice the orange. So I'm going to do a purple 4. So that goes up there.
So she loses any die lower than the 4. It's a 2.
I
And
do
she
love the
now-
purple
rolls again.
section
And now
just
she
because
can't
of there's
roll the orange on her subsequent.
great
Cannot roll the
bonuses.
orange.
All right. And we got a blue and a green.
Note that if she hated this, she can
I could re-roll.
mark off that reroll. She has 1. You can we'll earn more later if depending on how far we get in the game.
You know what? I'm going to use that white as another yellow because I like to kind of knock these out.
She likes the yellows.
I do.
So the end, we get to choose this. If we choose blue, it's a 9.
I think I'm going to do that. That sounds like a good move there.
That's not bad. I'm gonna do a 9 as well in blue. All right.
All right. Down to you. Here's the rest of your
All right.
dice.
So let's see if I have a good roll here. A bunch of 1s again. So you know what? I am going to copy Trish's strategy there, and I'm going to steal this yellow 1.
It goes
Good
right
choice.
there on the sheet,
I
and
support
I
that.
get to mark that off.
and everything gets re-rolled.
All right. So we've got white 4, blue 4, green 1, orange 2. I'm going to take that green 1, and I'm going to throw
Okay.
it over here.
Why not?
And then I get to re-roll the whole group again. And
Oh, nice.
see, now I want to take that orange 6. I think
That's a
that's a
6
good
point.
one.
That
Pointer
is a good strategy.
Goes there. Any numbers can go there. You get a big 6 at the end. A really good thing. You then take these, put them up on a silver platter for us. Oh boy.
So here's a good example. Steven and I can't use the purple 2 because he has a 3 and I have a 4.
That is
so
correct.
we can't use that. So,
So
automatically
neither of us
eliminates
can
that
use
from
this.
us.
I definitely planned that, by
Yes.
the way.
There's also a rule that if we couldn't use any of these, and not if we didn't want to use it, but
Right.
Like we
'cause
absolutely
sometimes you couldn't
couldn't.
use it,
Yeah.
then we could choose one of yours.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so sometimes you can make that a note to
Yeah.
change things. I'm gonna go with the 6.
I think I'm
Blue.
doing blue 6 also.
All right.
Need to start my blue section.
And that is the end of round 1. We're making good progress here. We're in round 2.
All
We
right.
cross off that, and guess what? Now we get a +1 die. And any time at the end of your turn, you can select any die that's out there and use it again. Could be one that I've used already, but not 2 +1s to use the same die.
Okay.
That's the only rule. All right.
Got that
I
purple
like-
5 there.
I like this. I like the 2.
Working on your yellow category there.
Starting to work on a yellow. I can re-roll everything.
So you just didn't want to give us a nice silver platter. Steve.
There you go. That's right. Think I like you?
I
All
mean,
right. Anne's not here. Anne was here. Anne, whatever you want. Where is Anne? It's so nice. I can't
She's
believe
back
it.
in Florida.
Oh, well, I'd like to be back in Florida too.
Can you blame her
Actually.
with the weather?
Can you blame her? Ooh, this is a tough choice now because, I could go and take the 2 anything and make that 2 a 2 in yellow. I'm going to do that, and I throw the 1 up there.
Okay.
Do this again. All right. I'm going to go purple 5. That was a direct point score, and I'm not going to use my +1. Now you guys
Okay.
will pick one of these.
all right.
If you did want to use that +1 that you earned, you could choose any die. In fact, you can say, for my regular turn, I'm going to use this, and then I'm going to use it again as my +1. That is permitted. You just can't use 2 +1s to do the same die.
I'm going to do blue 3.
I'm taking that green 3.
There you go. Good call
At least I hope so.
on Trish.
All right. Got some low numbers to start. All right, got
Got
a blue one. Wow, got a bunch of 3s and white, orange, and purple, and yellow, and a green 5. Ooh, choices. Okay, let's go with our blue 1 because then I don't eliminate anything yet, and that way I can take the 4 because I'm adding it to
Blue
my
1
white die.
becomes a 4 because of that.
Now,
White
since
Alright.
the white is getting re-rolled, if that gets added to the silver platter then, and that combos with the 1, it's going to be a different option.
It will
then.
be
Yes,
a different option
correct.
for one of us.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
And yes, she could choose it again and make it another blue, too.
Oh, that's interesting.
She can choose it and say it's a 3 blue, but she has 3 blue.
All right, we have. I can't take that purple 1, so that's just not even an option. I could re-roll, but I'm not going to yet. I'm going to
Okay.
save it.
Now, is your re-roll for one die or all of the die?
Everything
Dice.
that is currently available to be rerolled. So you
Gotcha.
don't touch that blue one. She's already banked it, so
Right.
to speak, right? Used it. Everything else. You can't just pick all, just reroll
I'll
that.
start with my green call. No, don't want to start with green. Just kidding. Start with my orange because I don't mind losing these guys. Okay, so we'll do the orange, and I'll take that away in a sec. And then we have my yellow is my favorite, and another green.
You know you want the yellow.
I do want the yellow, and I am going to take it. I want that little +1 that I can gain there on top of the points because
So
it's good to bank a bunch of them.
I can't use, this is interesting, I cannot use
Still
the blue
available.
3. I've already marked the blue 3.
Right.
A 1 in purple
Not good for
is
you.
not particularly good, does earn a reroll.
Yeah.
So I will take,
You have to take the green
Yeah.
6. Though.
I could do that, but I'm going to take the green 6. Ta-da.
All right. I'm going to take the green 6 also.
There you go.
Okay.
All right. Ooh, high numbers here. I like the green 6, but I'm not going to take it now.
That would be turn ending.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the white 2. And so this is a wild?
Could be a 2 of anything or a blue 4 because of that.
Right.
Yes. You can
Okay,
use it.
so-
a 2 of anything but blue, of course.
Right. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to use it as a 2 yellow then.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and mark that over here.
All right.
And then I get to reroll everything.
Yes, you do.
Got some 1s now. Yellow 1,
nice.
blue 1. So if I take the blue 1, then it's a 3.
Then
on
it's a
mine
3.
then.
You could use it if you wanted.
And yeah, I can't use the yellow 1. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to take
Okay.
the blue, and then that makes that the 3. And one more
you
time.
Reroll everything.
All right, so 1, 1 on the yellow and purple, orange 4, green 4. I'm going to take the green 4.
All right. These come to here for us.
So now I got this right here. So I'm going to get
So,
another +1
yes.
die.
So you have earned another +1, which you can. Oh, you didn't write the. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Which you can use right now if you wanted. Both of them, as long as you don't choose a second. You can say like, I'm going to take another green 4 and another this. Any dice if you wanted.
Right.
Meanwhile, we will. I'm taking the
I
one
can't do
yellow.
purple, and I have no more yellow, so I have to go with orange.
So I'm actually going to use one of mine here, and I'm going
I
to
took one yellow.
go ahead and take the orange for my
Orange 4.
extra. 4's not bad.
Right. And you marked it off that you did so.
Right.
And that's it. Right. You're all done. We're-
Okay.
Next round.
Next round.
We're almost.
All right.
We're coming close to finishing this. All right. So as
All
third
right.
round, we've now earned another reroll. So no one's used one. So now we all have 2. You might even have more. Somebody has more. Nope.
Almost.
I always try to bank them so I can use a bunch in a
Yeah,
row
bunch,
if I need.
bunch at the
if I
end. You
need
start
to.
going
Yeah.
crazy because it's harder to select things at the end. You probably can tell that. I really got to get orange going, but not now.
Not the orange one.
Not that orange, crappy orange one. Wow, and there's a lot of 1s here. I basically almost have to take a 1. I can't use this, and I'm going to use my reroll.
There you go.
Oh, yes. See? I use my reroll. Everything available to reroll, we reroll.
Now you got an orange 6.
That's great, except that I would lose everything.
Well, you would still get the green. You could
Yeah,
reroll that.
I'm going to go with the 2 blue, which is a 5, comboing with that yellow. You have to
And
do
now
that.
you earn another reroll.
And I have earned on the column here, I have earned another reroll based on that, doing that. The 1 comes up in yellow, and I get to roll my again.
High numbers.
Some pretty good numbers here. I'm going to go with the 3 orange to start things going there. And I get to roll everything again. And
That's 6 green right there.
6 green is good. 5, 2 is crap. Oh, yeah, all right, I don't want to. All right. Well, oh wait, did I miss? Oh, that's only my second roll, right?
Yeah, because you re-rolled the first time.
Right. Mark that. No, I'm done. Once I take it, I'm done.
Yeah, that's
it.
it.
Oh, I did it.
All right.
So
We have options.
Maybe a tactical mistake. Do I want to use my
We have
plus
good
1?
options. I'm going to do the white 3 as a...
I'm taking the white
as a
3
yellow.
also, but I'm taking that as a... Ooh, I can take it as a yellow. That's true. I'm going to take it as a yellow too.
So
That's
I'm getting
a good
close
idea.
to a couple...
I'm gonna
completing a couple things.
plus 1 on the yellow one, and I'm getting close to some things too. All right. Done.
All right. All right. Big money here.
Big bucks.
Big
no whammies.
money. No whammies.
It's there we go. I was like, no. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 4, 5. All right. All right. The 1 is out for now because I need higher than 2. Oh, okay. So right here, this is what we're going to do. Take that as a yellow 2. Complete that. I already know I'm guaranteed the 10 points.
So she completed a column. The
that's
first
nice.
column happens to be 10 points. Guaranteed 10 points in yellow.
All right. That's
So
what I like to
time.
see.
The timer didn't start. We got 5 minutes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 2. Oh, these are nice. Okay. Let's go with that orange. No. You know what? I want to reroll.
Ooh,
I'm gonna
reroll.
I'm gonna reroll. All right.
You want that blue 6, right?
I'm still gonna take the orange 3, but now I have the blue to roll. No, I can't. No. Okay. Maybe. Yeah, we'll go with that. Put those ones up there. Hopefully, it's a number that I haven't gotten yet. That's what I'm risking.
That's a 1.
Nuts.
No. So you
It's
actually
a 3, which I've already taken.
right. So you actually
So I
put
take
it there,
but I can't.
But she can't do
cross
anything with it.
off.
Right.
We get to pick these.
Ooh.
I can't use that one. I'm done with those. I can't use that, so I have to take
I
the
have-
purple,
I have to take the purple also.
which earns me a reroll. I got 3 banked rerolls.
All right. Let's see what I get here. Big bucks, jeez.
Oh,
I'm
the
gonna
yellow
take,
6.
I'm going to take this orange 4 here. And so that's going to give me another reroll. And then I lose out on the white. Whoa, no, no!
Dice down.
Oh, yeah, orange on my thing. Orange 4. Okay, so a lot of 6.
Oh,
sixes
this is
and
a great
fives,
roll.
jeez.
We always high numbers, so
Wow,
it won't even
that's
hurt you
really
that much to
nice.
take a 6.
Right.
But if you take a 5,
Those are
hurts
good
you 0.
numbers.
Great numbers.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take that green 6.
Oh, you are. So we're going to get this
And
and
that.
this.
Correct. And then I get to reroll the purple, and hopefully I get a good number here. Ah, it's a 6.
That's a great
That's
number.
great.
All right, and
So,
then I
You
think...
want to use the plus 1?
Yeah, I'm going to use the +1. And it doesn't really help me that much. I'm going to
take another 6.
That's true. I
if
could
you
take
wanted.
That's true. I could take another 6.
Take another purple 6 if you wanted.
Yep.
not trying to
actually,
guide you.
No, I'm going to take the green 6 because then
Okay.
I can mark that here, and that's going to get me
Right.
6.
So
Well, it would have been the same amount of
The
points.
moment
either
you
way.
do that, you earn a blue X. In other words, you can now mark off anything in the blue section.
All right,
And
cool.
these are these great combos that you get in this game, and they're so fulfilling.
Oh, right.
You
Especially for the
combo-
spots that are so hard to roll.
So just say
It's
that was
so great.
say that was also marked already.
Right.
You would also
Get
gotten
that
this,
combo, that,
and
and then
you
you
get
get
a
that
5 in
bonus.
purple,
Yeah.
and then you
Right.
put it here and you get a 10. So these combos just make
Oh,
you
that's
feel
a 10.
so.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
These combos just make you feel so great.
Yeah.
I don't know. They make me feel great. I'm taking this yellow 5, which
I am
guess what?
too.
I get a 4 in orange.
Me too,
for
and I
free.
have it on ×2, so mine becomes an 8.
You get it really
Perfect.
well. There you go. And everyone's done?
Yeah.
All right. To me, we are now in round 4.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in round 4, the bonus is you can mark anything that needs an X, or you can put a 6 anywhere you want.
Ooh.
So, I'm going to put a 6 in purple, which gives me a blue X, which doesn't give me a bonus. Too bad. But I'm going to do it with the 2 in blue, which is a hard thing to get. So I'm close to a bonus there.
So this is where the great combos are. So I'm
Watch
gonna
this. She's gonna
I'm
do
gonna
something
use
crazy.
yeah. So I'm gonna put that 6 right here in the orange, which gives me a yellow X, which I'm gonna cross off here, which then gives me a +1.
Ta-da.
Oh man, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use that to X over here, and then that's gonna give me a
You
+1
gives you a
as well, then.
+1, right?
Well, that's cool.
So I'm the only one without a +1 going into this round. This is not good. All right.
High numbers and some low numbers. You got a 1 there.
I'm going to take the yellow 4, and by putting that down, I earn a bonus of an X in green,
Ooh.
which gives me a +1 bonus. Isn't that great?
See, now you got your +1.
And there you go. I got my +1.
That's the
back.
feel-good turn.
That's the feel-good one. All right.
Orange 5.
Orange 5. That looks pretty darn good. Or be a 6. So yeah, I'm going to take that orange 5. Earns me another reroll. I got a lot of rerolls, but you use them sometimes you don't. This goes up, and we roll everything up. That was there.
And 4 and a 5.
That 5 would be a 6. I can't use 4 in green. I can't use either one of those dice. So which one do I want to keep away from you guys is sort of what I do. I'm going to...
You could reroll.
Oh, I could reroll. Thank you. Off camera telling me what to do. I like it. I could use the 7. I can't use the 4. I'm going to do that.
There you go.
I like it. I take the 7. You guys get this.
All right. I'm doing the 1 in orange, and then I get a +1.
So, Steven, what is this this red symbol here?
We're getting there where people are going to start earning these foxes. I think they're foxes, but they're this...
I thought they were foxes
Yeah.
too. So
I think it's the symbol for Schmidt-Spiel, our partner. So when you earn a fox, it's going to be an end game thing only.
Okay.
You're going to count the number of foxes you earn at the end. You're then going to score a number of points for the foxes equal to the number of foxes you have times the lowest score you have in one of the other colors. So let's just say I scored only 10 points in yellow, but I had 3 foxes. I'd score a bonus 30 points.
Oh,
so
that's
you really
nice.
want to try to get foxes because even lower scores in those things will really be
Right.
multiplicative. Ooh,
That's a $5 word right
there
there.
we go. All right, I'm done. Did you guys
I'm
try?
gonna use a +1 to take a 7 in blue.
I took that green right there so I can get the fox.
Then you would
Then
you would
that's-
you would multiply by 0. See, that's why
Yeah.
that's why going up in everything is
Is
good.
balance.
If you score a 0 in something, your foxes
Yeah.
would be you'd get foxed.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that was bad. I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use my +1. No, that's dumb. I'm not gonna do that. I like not to be dumb. No, I'm gonna use my +1. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, because then you get another
I'm
+1.
gonna +1. No,
Oh,
I'm gonna do it
you're
over
not
here,
doing down. Okay.
and I'm gonna put a 10 in orange. That's how I used it.
Nice.
Use the 5. It doubles up because that's the bonus there. Done. You don't want to use a +1 to get a +1. I don't think that's okay.
All right.
High numbers.
Yeah. Okay. Not exactly what I wanted, but we can go with it. All right. I should probably go up in the green a little because I feel like if I don't, I'm going to regret having that as my lowest column. Oh, there goes here. All right. I really am looking for a yellow 4. 'Cause
Almost.
That's going to complete like 2 different things for me, but that also does not work. And I kind of just want to reroll. I'm just going to do that.
Just reroll.
Because I have one, I'm going to use it.
Because you can.
I'm like,
Because you
come on,
can.
please. Okay. That's okay. Oh, wow. All 3s.
Almost all.
That is the
It's
screen.
Yahtzee.
Yeah, except for
The
okay.
original rolling right, Yahtzee.
Yeah. I love Yahtzee. I don't care what anyone says. Let's
But
use.
this is better.
Let's use my white as another green, since I can mark off that spot with that. And then I'm like, come on, please. Oh! All right, that was a 2 as I'm rolling it away.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.
You know what? I'm going to take the orange 6 because I have that multiplier, so that becomes a 12.
That's a nice one.
So that's like
Hand it
a
to
really
us on a
nice
silver
one.
platter.
Yes, that's a nice one.
All
to
right.
use.
And that's an... Oh,
That'd be an 8.
that would be an 8. Blue. I'm taking it.
I think I'm taking
Because that gets
with-
me a yellow X for free.
I'm doing a +1 and taking that also.
I will put here on this 3, so I score at least 10 points in yellow.
I took that yellow 3.
Very good. Copycat.
Here you go.
Okay, so yellow 6, orange 5, purple 2, blue 2. This is
And as the game goes on, more and more bonuses are earned because there's many more symbols as you get down these tracks.
Right.
Which, again, gives you those great
So
combinations.
I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to
Okay.
take the white 4. I'm going to make it a green. I'm sorry, not a green. I'm going to make it a yellow.
Okay.
Yellow 4, and then that gives me a freebie green that I can mark off. So I get that there. And then I'm going to put these 2 on the silver platter. So y'all could have those. Enjoy. Yellow 1. Can't use that. Orange 5, green 3. Ugh. Can't use the green 3, can't use the yellow 1, so I have to take the orange. So I'm going to take the orange 5.
And you're going to lose these 2 dice.
I am.
Right? To us, just quickly, because we're about to end, sadly.
Here's the example where I can't use any of these dice.
I can't use that. I have to use the 2,
I have a blue 6.
which gives me a +1.
I can't use purple. I can't use 3, and I don't have that one, so I get to use one of those, correct? So then I'm going to take
gonna
that
take
as
that
my
as-
yellow 4, so I can
Taking
get
orange
the
as
green,
+1.
And then I'm going to take my +1.
And I'm gonna
and I
take
get the 20 column.
And I marked that because I got that bonus, which I get. Okay.
So I'm
we're-
going to do the same thing there. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to cross that off,
Okay.
and I get the 20 from there.
So we can't finish it because we've run out of time, sadly. We would have had one more round. So you see how fast the game plays. So
Yeah.
even with the explanation, we did this in like a half hour.
Right.
So it's a really great fast game. The way it would end up is you can turn over one of the sheets and you would. Why don't you show the
yeah.
back of your
There
sheet
we go.
on camera? And we would just mark down the amount of points we've earned in each color. For each player, so across for each player, down. Then the foxes come into play. The number of foxes you have, you just look to which color you had the least number, multiply by the number of foxes, put that down, sum it up. Got to do some math there.
A little bit of
Little bit of math.
Calculator on
Just
your
a
phone
little
is
bit.
great. It's a little bit, and you score it. And that is ganz schön clever, or that's pretty clever, and it is a darn clever game.
Very
Remember that we're coming up with twice as clever, doppelt so clever, and bricks, all by the same designer, coming out really soon from Stronghold Games in Indie Game Studios.
Sounds good to me. So, Stephen, where can our viewers go to find out more information about all of the releases from Stronghold Games
Well,
and Game Studios?
thank you so much. You can go over to the Stronghold Games website, strongholdgames.com. You can follow us on Twitter at Stronghold Games, Facebook /Stronghold Games, Instagram at Stronghold Games, and all those great places. And, of course, we're very soon going to turn this over to Indie Boards and Cards, part of Indie Game Studios as well, and all those she'll tell you about their social media. So
Sounds
awesome.
good. Thank you so much.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate
Love
it.
having you on.
Yeah, always.
Krisha,
Thank you so
you'll
much.
be back in a second.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And thank all of you for watching at home. We're going to be bringing you more coverage throughout the day here at GAMA 2019. But for now, I'm Matt. Have a good one, everyone.